There's no question that justice is to be dealt to this one. Execute his ass. No Rodovian scum will threaten the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear about this, and you will fear the poisonous bite. Alright, the wait is finally over. Yes, Your Grace, the full release is here. Well, I mean, technically, it's coming out on March 6th, but I do have a bit of an early look at the game here to show off to you, so I'd figure we go ahead and do that for those who have been waiting for the game and want to get a little quick peek at the full release. Alright, so it does seem that the startup here is going to be very similar to the beta that we played, so that was a good representation of what to expect with the full product here. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. Audrey. It is time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down, alright. We gotta do what we gotta do. I had better put on the crown. Explore the rooms to find items of interest, as in the crown. You can find your inventory at the lower left corner. Select an item and interact with it. Right. Put that on myself. It's getting a bit rusty. Wear it. The rusty crown for a king on the end of his rope. A deserter found one of ours hiding in the shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Silbic? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to get hold of sword, Your Grace. Even the least brave soldier are essential now. There's no place for cowards under my banner. You know where we're going with here. Anyone who refuses to stand for Davin will be met with justice. Took him down ourselves. A shame. You did what you had to do, Your Grace. Well, and why was he hiding? Well, we're not looking too good. Archer, sons of Davin, put up a white flag. We will not give in. Sons of Davin, my brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today, we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davin. Three, two, one. Okay, here I come. You found me. Well done, Father. Come on now, Lorcilia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lorcilia! There's no way to speak to your father. Lorcilia's a stick in the mud. Shut it, Acelia. We can see you from miles away. Crack into payment? Oh. We need to... You know, I've always wondered about this crack into payment. I saw it many times in the beta, and every time I try to walk, I'd always click on it. I wonder that's going to be, like, you know, important down the line. I just have a feeling. Oh, we can check the flowers, too. I'm not sure what these purple flowers are, but they are attracting a lot of bees.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't ride. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Ah, it's so nice when they grow up, huh? Here's my little one. Yeah, exactly. No, I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time, Sidani. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Dungeon Guard, step up. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Right. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Just in the interest of maybe returning me the favor at some point. We'll do it. This went up to a 16 from a 15, so I guess that's probably how well we're doing with the people. You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Oh yes, the thirst the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. But you are a peasant, don't speak about your kind that way. You have entry completed? Another peasant? Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place for rest after a long day of work. I mean, that one actually seems very feasible and very, productive for me in the future. Not, keeping those peasants drunk. I'm gonna say yes. Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright. Gotta stop spending so much now, huh? Another peasant? Monsters! Beasts dressed in black! They came the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. We must send your men check what happened, find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? A bright red head, short, but sharp fangs, hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Alright. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright, click on the glowing flower to advance the next week. Once you're ready, sometimes you will need to see your family members. Right, we have to talk to our daughter. There's a kitty cat, too. I don't remember the kitty cat here. Dusty. I'll be with you soon, the kitty cat awaits. Oh, we pet the kitty cat. That's right, buddy. Those fields used to be covered in forest. Our agriculture was thriving. Well, you'd imagine we'd have more food than just 15 then, huh? Or 20 to start off with. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. No. I'm fine, Father. Why didn't you want to play with us? So Celia's been pretty nasty recently. I can see something's wrong. I will see you later. You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? Good point. I know where your sister learned to be so rude. Mm-hmm. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? Dungeon, we have to also patch this up. Damn it, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. Thanks for verifying that for me. Okay, what about this peasant here? By all the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe? How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper, he was pretty upset. Ah, yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out? Go ahead. I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. Alright, so let's see here. This has been reworked as well. So let's see here. We can now fix the pantry, remove supply penalty from treasury. So this would no longer be a thing. It's going to cost us 12 gold. We're at 20, drop us down to 8. We can also fix the market stall for 15. Gain 2 gold per week. We're going to be very low overall, but you know what? Let's go for it. Yeah, I expected as much, but that's fine. And then the theater thing, we could actually take care of it now, but then we're out of gold completely. If something happens next week where we might need gold, you know what I'm saying? So let's leave it at this here for now. And see what week 2 brings for us here. Okay? General, are you here about the bandits? General returned. Your Grace, no signs of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth. A crest of Rodovia. I thought you could only find them in books and the old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me. Whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Rodovia? Your man is right. Rodovia's my home, and soon yours too. Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder, I would call it hard work. Do you have a king? We are free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. Heard enough? Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice is to be dealt to this one. Execute him or throw him into the dungeon. No my mercy. You know, I kind of remember you in the beta. We put you in jail, you were kind of a snob in there, you know, being a smartass. Execute his ass. No Rodovian scum will threaten the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear about this, and you will fear the poisonous bite. I need to see Aurelia about this. Take him out of here. I ain't gonna house you and feed you and keep you alive, you scumbag. Banker. I'm here representing Bank de Florentine, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be king and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional cost. Okay, let's take the gold one. We can offer 50 gold repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. I'll take it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? No, I'm good. That's all for now. The Bank de Florentine is always happy to help, so already we're seeing new things. That was not in the beta we covered in the past. Audrey, what's up? What do you make of this, Audrey? Rodovians here. How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? There's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. I thought our agriculture was flourishing. Lucilia? I bring news, Father. Asalia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and all a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sidonia, stick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Dick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's got it into you, Lucilia? Asalia sneaks out of some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I'd better talk to Asalia about this. Your girls are going to drive me mad one day. Possibly the Mad King. Step up, peasant. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still he is my son. I asked to help find him. Your Grace, is there a chance you could do so? I'm not sure if I want to send my general out right now, considering, you know, there's problems at hand, but... Fine. He will ask around and see if he can track your son down. I hope he is still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. Yeah, I hope. That's enough. My name is Ethan. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter. Oh, God. Don't tell me you need a general, too. I'm out of them. I gave them to the peasant. And they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they're keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to... Oh. Or I could just pay the ransom. Okay. Okay, look. I can't do... I'm glad we got the loan, by the way. If we didn't get the loan, we're screwed. And this is a lord, so we might need his help. It's better to play it safe. Let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. I will let you know how it goes. Alright, good. Pietro.
Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me.
What's going on?
I think someone is following me. They want me dead.
Who's they?
I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, let me know, and we'll definitely come back and do a bit more of this. I mentioned March 6th is the full release date for all of you guys watching.
Yes, Father.
There was a wedding in the village. I've heard it was quite a fine wedding.
Considering the resources you spent to help them out with it.
Oh, it's the one that I paid for. How about that? How do you know this?
No, of course not. I've heard what people say is all.
Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lucilia told me what happened.
How would she know anyway?
Oh, of course, Sidani. We're at the brink of war. People are constantly requiring resources, and I can't even tame my own kids.
That would be a good start, one might say.
Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs.
Nothing happened, Father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun.
Lucilia said you got drunk.
That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times?
Lucilia.
Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best.
Is that why she's been acting up lately?
I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating.
And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You are confined to the castle. No more visits to the market. You would not be visiting the market.
What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Stupid Lucilia will teach her a lesson.
Stop with the names. Well, hopefully, I'm hoping that you don't get kidnapped. Okay, so I remember this. I mean, unfortunately, let's just say that if I tell her she doesn't have to marry a stranger, we might have to go back on that word later. Let's just be honest then. You're a princess, and every princess needs a prince. Getting upset and not talking to us won't help, but I can promise that we will take it slow.
Time will show.
But I guess it doesn't really matter overall, because she's still not gonna buy it. Rodovians have come to Davin. One of the bandits was brought to the castle.
Rodovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise?
It might be. What do you think?
13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug.
Bayron wasn't.
Does it matter? After 13 years, Rodovian shows up in our castle.
Lucilia. And we just kind of killed her emissary, probably. Well, I'll be damned.
Yes, Lucilia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband.
And Bayron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise.
What about the witch?
Do you remember the curse?
I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out.
How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Rodovian?
With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen, Eric.
Don't worry, we will solve this. What are we going to do?
If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him.
We just need to play stupid.
Unless he shows up with an army?
Oh, about that. Don't be silly now. How could the common ever afford an army? Even we can't.
How could Rodovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons?
No, I let him see justice.
Damn it. You should have questioned him first. One less barbarian to worry about, though. Well, he doesn't tell you anything. He's a smarmy dick in the prison and he just makes fun of me. He doesn't want to say anything. He doesn't want to spill the beans. So forget it. That being said, we're out of time. I want to wrap it up here for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see some more, you know what to do. Let me know in the comments. If you're leaving a thumbs up, we'll definitely come back and do some more of this. This is a full release, but the game does come out to the public on March 6th, so just a bit of a heads up. All the info will be down below in the description. I'll catch you guys next time.